To UFL life, yeah. Being an owner, year 3 of being an owner. I don't know if you ever get acclimated to it. It is a fantastic, thriving, challenging, beautiful sport and beautiful position. But I will say it gets better and better every year. And, you know, our scrimmage today, we had 2 of our teams out. The energy is great. The guys look great. A lot of really good conditioning. So, yeah, all good things.
What are you hoping to see this season as the league grows?
Yeah, you know what? A continuation of what we had last year. You know, we have 84 players currently right now signed with the NFL. We had a tremendous level of success, a tremendous level of play. I'm always looking for that. I'm always looking and wanting our athletes to be performing dynamically, to be getting the most out of this experience. More innovation, more technology. We've made more investments there. And of course, to grow in our communities. We're looking forward to our fan bases continuing to grow. We had great numbers in media. We were on linear with Fox and ABC, and we'll want to see that as well. So more spring football.
And now, just down the street, you got the headquarters.
Yeah.
Can you just talk a little bit about HQ and what we'll see from that?
Totally. A few weeks ago, I was able to officially open UFL HQ here in Arlington. That's a massive, massive milestone for us. You know, Coach spoke about it just earlier that all of our teams and all of our coaches are now in one location and come together. So we can do so much more. It's so much more efficient. It puts a stake in the ground as far as who we are. It allows a place that really shows our culture, and at the end of the day, it allows us to take better care of our athletes.
Any questions from our media members on Zoom?
Yes, always a pleasure to see you.
Good to see you.
This is Alex from the Atlanta Sports Talk Show.
Good to see you.
Surprise. And I just wanted to ask, you know, the UFL now is going to have Friday night games. Talk about that experience for the fans to have Friday night games.
Yes, thanks for bringing that up, and it's good to see you too. So Friday Night Lights, you know, with Fox, that was a big initiative for our broadcast partners and our partners in the ownership of the UFL, that we come out with a Friday night property where you just get that excitement, that energy under the lights. There's nothing like that. I think our players are going to be absolutely excited about that experience. We're really happy what it does for us and where we are in broadcast. But that's actually will be our kickoff. Will be a Friday night lights game, and it's going to be fantastic. I think it was, you know, it gives us more days. So we're Friday, Saturday, Sunday property. I like that. And for our fans, you know, a Friday evening access is easier and it's fun. So we're really looking forward to it. You know, it's always more football. Football is ever evolving, and there's always so much more to learn. There's more partnerships. I love what we're doing with the UFL. I love our partnerships with the NFL. I love our partnerships across the board. I have enjoyed every moment. I've enjoyed knowing this business, getting involved deeply, getting under the hood and in the nooks and crannies, everything that matters to make sure we have longevity with the league. And anyone will tell you, as we start to get towards January, I start counting down that camp, and then camp, start counting down that opening day. So it's a wonderful experience, and I love it.
We've got one more question for Dany.
Thank you, Becca. Hello, Dany.
Hi.
Hello from Mexico City.
Hi.
Nice to see you and meet you. Like you know, here in Mexico, football is a great passion. What is your opinion about the influence in the UFL to all the Mexican and Latino fans? What is your opinion, not only on the field, outside the field too? And the second one, could you say some word to all the Mexican fans? Thank you very much. Have a great day. Gracias.
Thank you. So obviously, I think everyone knows here, I'm Dany Garcia, Latina. And this sport this sport and the representation of the sport and the fact that our UFL spring football is for everyone. All of our communities are so extremely important. And looking at our Latinx community here in the States and even outside of the United States, and knowing that we're representing, the possibility of what can be. And football, the beauty of football is that it crosses all boundaries and it connects family. I grew up in a family that loved and followed football generation after generation. Football in Mexico, so dynamic. It's actually been markets that we have been so excited about. So to our football fans there, what the passion, the play, what's happening, we support you, we embrace you, we are inspired by what happens there, and we are thrilled that you're a part of our community.